Alright, bruv. Welcome to the wireless show. You're here because you want to laugh, don't you? I can see by your face you want to laugh. Well, we all want to laugh. Because sometimes you've had a long, hard day. Your missus is up in your grill about the bins. And you just think, you know what? Do one, Chantel, because I need a laugh. So here's a sketch about lies, death and betrayal.
Hi, Mummy.
Victor, please, take a seat. I have some terrible news. Your father's dead.
What?
And he's not your father.
But I don't understand.
It's time you knew the truth. When you were a little boy, there was a terrible accident. Your father and I were playing bobbing for chips with our new deep fat fryer. Your father said he could beat his personal best. I begged him not to.
That's horrible.
I couldn't let you think your beloved daddy was dead. So I found Bob.
Bob?
Bob was like an angel. He looked like your father, sounded like your father, acted like your father. Only he was far more sexually proficient.
So, Bob's dead?
What? Oh, no. Bob died 13 years ago, carrying 3 Brazilian prostitutes up the stairs. He swore to me he'd never take more than 2 at a time. I guess his massive, throbbing libido finally gave in.
What's a prostitute, Mummy?
Then there was Shahid, so alike to Bob in every respect, except his ethnicity, height and religious beliefs. After that came Fernandez and our 1 year in Colombia. He was such a devoted father. I'll never understand why he insisted on blindfolded gun battles with the DEA.
So, how many daddies have I had?
To be totally honest, Victor, I stopped counting when you started school.
This is terrible. I have no daddy.
No mummy either, I'm afraid. I applied for the job through Gumtree. Sod only knows where your real mum is. Oh, it's always the children who suffer. Wait until he finds out his name's not even Victor.
Being a father ain't easy. I got 9 kids and I love them. They're my world, bruv. They're what I live for. Little Rory, little Dory, Dyson and Bison, Sarah and Mavis and George. I'd do anything for my kids. I'd walk on glass. I'd do time. I'd drink Tia Maria with no mixer. I'd run over a librarian in broad daylight. I love my kids. Let's have some adverts.
Available to buy for the first time, the entire collection of one of Britain's finest exports, Harry Spooner Nightclub Crooner. This 42-disc box set spans his entire 78-year career, including such classics as his 1947 hit, The Matrimony Mantra.
Nothing I ever do is right. Nothing I ever say pleases you. Everything I do is wrong. Everything I say vexes you.
The complete collection of Harry Spooner Nightclub Crooner. A present no loved one can refuse, and due to a clever consumer rights strategy, no one can get refunded for. Buy now.
What the hell was all that about? Load of bollocks. Let's have something else.
Hi, and welcome to Cruising the Scene with Rob Dean. I'm your host, Rob Dean, and I'm very excited to pick this week's guest's brains off the wall and sift through the chunks of horsehair and cannoli. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Don Vito Corleone.
Rob, it's a pleasure to be here. We've been friends for many years, done some good business together.
That's right, thanks to you I can play any open mic night in the Wirral I like. So, Don Vito, the public knows you as a businessman. How do you like to relax?
I'm a family man, Rob, you know that. I enjoy spending time with my children, my grandchildren, and listening to the solo albums of Bill Wyman.
Ever slept with a fish?
Have I ever what?
Okay, a question has come off our Twitter page from Lorraine in Egbert. She wants to know if the body of her beloved husband Paulie will ever be found.
Life can be dangerous, Rob, especially for men like us. Don't forget, you were pimping yourself in Burger King when I found you, but I could tell by the way you put together a Whopper. You refused to be made a fool.
My mama didn't raise no fool.
If there's one thing I learned from Anthea Turner's autobiography, it's that no person can deny themselves. Good, bad, they can't deny what they are.
It's interesting you should say that, Don Vito, because we've got someone on the line who'd like to rake over some old issues. Hello? Are you there?
Hello, I am here.
Who is this?
It's me, Don Vito. It's Mario.
Mario, after all these years.
Don Vito, we were friends. Why you not see me no more?
Mario, I always wanted you by my side. You had the wit, you had the muscle. You could have had your own family. But you were too interested in your pipes and mushrooms and your nonsense.
I miss you, Don Vito. You made me feel alive. Remember how we could ride the pipes together?
We were young and foolish. You were the most beautiful man I ever saw hold a plunger. But that was a long time ago. I made my choices, you made yours.
You heard me, Don Vito. I am alone. What am I to do?
You can act like a man!
Ah!
Hello? Hello, Mario? Shit, I think he's shrunk again. Well, that's all we have time for this week. Don Vito, thank you for talking to us. Any final thoughts?
Be good to each other. And if you can't be good, don't get caught.
Wise words for us all there. Join us next week when I'll be speaking to the iceberg that hit the Titanic. And boy, has he got some stories.
Where I grew up, you had to have street smarts. You had to know who to trust. If you're walking down a dark alleyway at 4 a.m. and a bloke in a nun's habit comes running towards you screaming the gospel according to St. Matthew, you ain't going to ask him for the time. You know what I mean? Now let's have some horse shit about acting.
Being injured in an accident at work that wasn't your fault? Perhaps you've had both your legs crushed in an industrial grinder, or gone in with appendicitis and come out hung like a donkey. Have you accidentally juiced yourself or a friend to death?
You need serious-sounding actors for you.
We wear suits.
I'm a serious-sounding female actress.
And I'm black.
Sometimes we speak in unison. I take off my glasses, I put them on.
I walk along a corridor. We have years of experience of acting. You're watching this in the afternoon, which means you're unemployed.
Or faking some kind of handicap.
You're thinking, wasn't he in Holby City once?
By now, you won't remember what this advert is for. We're not sure either.
But we'll be on again in 15 minutes. Seriouser.
Contact us today and you'll receive a free life-sized cardboard cutout of Michael Parkinson holding a pen.
Looking serious.
We're waiting for your call.
We're out of time, bruv. And I've just had a text from Chantel saying the kitchen's on fire, so I better be on my heels. A few naughty WKDs and a line of beak on the way home, though. Lovely. Same time next week. Stay lucky. Oi, oi.